Say hi. Welcome, Siobhan.
Hi.
We've just had breakfast and a coffee and got all our bits together, sunk our cameras, and now we're heading off to the Ned for today's wedding. How are you doing, Siobhan?
We're good. We've had a therapy session.
Had a therapy session. It's been very good. And now on our way to today's wedding. It's gonna be so good. It's quite cute. Heading to the Ned now for Nat and Dan, who are getting married with, I think it's about 25 people. And then they're getting married next year at Limekiln, which is going to be gorgeous. But today's just like a smaller celebration to do the legal. So we're heading to the Ned now. Already synced with cameras, got all that stuff organised, printed out the shots list, gone through it, made sure that everything's like all good. Messaged the bride to let her know that we're on the way and just double check timings and stuff. So when we get there, we'll do establishing shots first before heading up to the room, and then it'll be go, go, go. I don't know how much I'll share the actual wedding, if anything at all, but I'll try and check in throughout this weekend, just to, yeah, day in the life kind of vibe. But yeah, really looking forward to this one. It's going to be a hard one because it's a hot day in London, and I feel like it always feels hotter in London anyway because of all the pollution probably, but we'll see. Got my hair up ready to go, so if I get sweaty, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's go. You excited, Siobhan?
Very.
The bloody thing's like stuck to my neck. I keep trying to put it on you and it's not working. Oh, you guys, so cute. Oh no, it's... Sorry. Hi. Fit check. Good morning. I'm looking very Berlin right now with all my black outfits. I've just left my hotel. Today was supposed to be a full day off to go and see Jamie, but unfortunately at the wedding yesterday, 2 out of the 3 film cameras that I had brought had broken. Obviously always have loads of spares at a wedding. So heading to a camera shop now because I head to Italy on Tuesday and I need to basically make sure that I've got lots of spare kit. Like, the trust has gone now. I've had a really bad run with analog cameras recently. Like, this is the 6th, like 6 have broken in the last couple of months, and obviously as I offer predominantly analog coverage as an add-on, yeah, it's just been a bit stressful. Like, it was stressful yesterday at the wedding, so now I'm gonna head out and get some new analog cameras which I will test. I'll take a couple to the gig with me today to just take some photos, and then when I get the scans I'll know which ones I can use at the weddings or not. So a bit stressful, but yeah, just sharing. Sometimes I and ah about sharing these things on YouTube because it is when stuff goes wrong, but I think sometimes stuff can go wrong and you can feel like it's only you. So hopefully me showing up and showing that things do go wrong, especially when you shoot analog, because it's a temperamental medium. My friends were joking, because I met up with my friends for dinner yesterday and they were joking like, this is just the universe trying to get you to get the M6. And I was like, yeah, I think honestly it might be time. But yeah, so we'll see. So I'm going to try and get these cameras today, and then if anything goes wrong with them or they're not working, on Monday I'll probably be going to Manchester to get an M6. But yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully I'll get something good.
What does it mean though? It's all about it means.
So went to the camera shop, loads to think about. I've checked and it's open on Monday morning, so I'm gonna have a think today. My lovely husband has actually also been sieving camera shops in Nottingham and calling me, sending me options, so I've been able to like do research based on what's available. It's really, really hard shopping for analog cameras because you can either get them from eBay, and quite often it'll take quite a while for them to come in stock, and then in terms of getting them in real life, it's just really limited, like in terms of what shops have got them, what stock they've got. People tend to have film cameras for years and years, or they don't get on with them and they swap them in. There's no real pattern. Like, it's the nature of buying secondhand it's quite frustrating. It's not like you can fall in love with a brand and just stay true and loyal to that brand, because so much of what you're buying is based on availability. But yeah, I've just found this week really frustrating. It's really stressful when you get into a really good habit. Like I say, I've got quite a vast analogue collection. I've probably got about 12 cameras in my orbit now. 5 have broken in the last 2 to 3 weeks. And it's like when you take a photo and you're absolutely obsessed and you can't wait for it to turn out, and then it never turns out because you lose that image. And it's not, yeah, it's very frustrating when it goes wrong. But that's the magic of film. It's temperamental, it's hard work, it's unreliable, but when it goes right, it's amazing. So yes, my goal now is to find the new cameras, test them this week, and then I'll have them in my bag with me in Italy. And then once I get the scans in, I'll know which I like the looks of and which I don't. I will also make sure that I'm shooting everything across 2 or 3 bodies across the day, just for security. Yeah, not shooting all the details on one camera, all the portraits on one camera. It's just not going to work like that. It's going to be very choppy. So it might not be the best for consistency, but just after the run that I've had, just don't want to risk it. Say hi, Lauren. Just getting ready for the gig. I've got an engagement shoot tomorrow, so I'm just putting everything on charge. We'll have my bag ready to go so that tomorrow I can just get up, have breakfast, and then go. So yeah, so excited. Lauren just said, "Is that your vlogging camera? It's so cute and tiny." How was the gig, Lars?
Oh, it was so
good.
I have a sore throat.
We were both a bit dead this morning because we didn't go to bed until 1:30, but we were very well behaved and didn't drink too much, knowing that we both had big days today. So thankfully I got all my stuff ready yesterday, so it's all ready to go, everything's charged. I'm gonna head down for breakfast now and then head out this afternoon. I'm meeting my couple at 12:30 in Mayfair, which is not too far away from where I am now, but it means that I've got time to get up this morning, chill, get back into work mode after yesterday because it was just unreal. If you follow my travel account, Faye Travel on Insta, I put a few like sneak peeks up there, which I'll add to highlights because it was one of the best gigs of my life. Jamie XX I've been waiting to see for years and years, and we were literally right at the barrier, like couldn't have been closer. It was immaculate. Anyway, back to work and heading out soon, so we'll take you along with me. So just left the hotel, now heading to the engagement session. So we're going to go for a coffee and then do an engagement session and then finish it up, sorry I can't speak, finish up with dinner and catch up all about the wedding. This couple have got a planner, so the meeting will be less about logistics because that will all be organised by the planner, and more about just like creative direction, priorities for the day, how they want the day to feel, yada yada. I'm walking because I checked, and to get a taxi it would have been like 30 minutes and it's 30 minutes to walk, so I always check in London because half the time, especially at the weekend, it's always quicker to just walk. So I've got my 21 litre 100 on, matching with my glasses actually today, which is quite cute. So yeah, busy. And then tonight I've got lots of client calls, which is another reason why I stayed in London for an extra night, because I was worried about putting a time limit on the shoot and then rushing back and potentially missing client calls or having to do them in a car park in the dark. So I decided to stay in London, but it's all worked out because tomorrow morning I've actually got a maternity shoot in Birmingham, so this way it's a little bit better. I'll be able to edit, get loads of work done, get my client calls done from the comfort of the hotel room, and then go there on the way home tomorrow. So yeah, all good. Be done.
Are.
Oh shit, we have to get run over by bike.
Oh yeah, bikes.
Hello, just got back from my engagement session, final meeting, logistics thing with Meg and Gail, who are getting married at Kew Gardens later on next month in July. And now I am just about to back up all the files from the engagement session, put together a little preview, and then I've got 2 client calls this afternoon with couples that are getting married in June in Italy. I also need to send Meg and Gail their final questionnaire now that I've met them. I always do the final meeting first and then send over the questionnaire for the wedding, because I used to do it before the final call and then have a final call with the couple. But then I feel like they didn't put enough information in, and then I get all these messages adding stuff on, and because all the information was in loads of different places, I feel like I was quite anxious that I was going to miss things that were really important. So now I sort of talk through the questionnaire in person or over the call, talk about what's important, how much detail to put into it. And so far so good. I don't really get any follow-up messages adding more stuff. People just know to put everything in there. And I kind of just stress that everything needs to be in there because that's going to be my Bible on the day. So to really take their time with it and make sure that it's got everything in, because that's going to be the thing that I reference throughout the coverage, that I'm not disturbing them or taking them out of their wedding. I can just be self-sufficient and get on with it because I've got that document. I'm absolutely shattered and I've still got so much to do tonight. It's going to be a really busy one. And then luckily 2 of my motherhood couples have given birth over the weekend. So tomorrow I'm now getting up at 4 a.m. because I'm going to have a newborn shoot in Birmingham at 8:30 in the morning. So I'm quickly going to whiz through all of my stuff tonight and then try and get as early a night as possible so that I can be fresh for tomorrow, because then on Tuesday I go to Italy for just over a month. It's going to be really exciting. I'm going to stop rambling now, get into my editing pile, but I hope you've enjoyed coming to work with me for the last few days. If you found this helpful, please do consider subscribing. I'm showing up once a week with helpful content, or more to be honest, because stuff like this I just sporadically pop it in. But I've got some gorgeous content planned over the coming weeks, so it'd be lovely to have you as part of the channel. And yeah, thank you so much for being here.